If you're holding altcoin and still trading like a 2021, then it means you already late. There is something massive change just happened in crypto that very few people talking about in crypto Twitter as well. This is not another SEC lawsuit. This is the first time that the rule actually got cleared. And when the rule actually get clear, there should be a huge capital move. In late 2025, the SEC just admitted something that they were denying for a decade. That is, not every token is a security and some of them can grow out of it. Today, I will show you which altcoins are safe and which narratives are just quite died and how the smart money is positioning for 2026. This channel is breaking down the regulations before it will impact the price. Let's get into it. To understand why it matters, you need to understand how bad it was previously. From 2021 to 2025, crypto lived under one rule, that is, everything is security until we sue you. The SEC didn't publish the rules, instead they published the lawsuits. Coinbase, Ripple, Binance, Kraken token launched years earlier were sudden became the illegal thing. On top of that, SEC and CFTC were fighting each other and no one even know who is actually in charge. Project didn't know which regulation is mattered and institutions didn't know which was the legal statements. That's why the US capitals are sitting in the sideline manner, not because of crypto lacked returns, but because of it lacked the rules. On November 12, SEC flipped its positioning. The new Chair Paul Atkins just said that the crypto builders are argued for years. Not every crypto can be security for years. That speech launched on that time on SEC, now called the Project Crypto. The Project Crypto will do one revolutionary thing. It stopped asking how a crypto is solved. Instead, it started asking what actually a crypto is doing. There are actually 4 buckets they classified the crypto. Category 1, digital commodities. These are the decentralized networks like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Category 2, the collectibles, NFT, art, gaming, etc. etc. Category 2, the utility tools like the tokens used for the gas, staking or other utilities. And last one is tokenized securities like revenue share and equity, debt, etc. etc. The key shift happen here is that a token can move between categories as network mature. This single idea changed everything. Institutions don't fear regulations, they actually fear uncertainty. Project Crypto will tell funds what they actually need to know, what bucket a token is from and who regulates it and how it can be legally traded in exchanges. That's why the recent ETFs are so much matters in 2026. ETF is not just a price product, it is a regulatory stamp of Bitcoin or all other cryptocurrencies. If a token get an ETF approval, it effectively treated as a commodity. That's a quiet game that played in the crypto industry right now. While SEC was changing tone, the CFTC was actually changing the speed. In mid-2025, it launched the Crypto Sprint, a fast-track program for digital commodities. As of result, we have now clear spot exchanges, tokenized collaterals, and clear rule for all the exchanges. This is the first time where SEC and CFTC stopped fighting and started coordinating. This cooperation just alone removed one of the biggest risks in the crypto market. Parallel to all these conflicts and all the regulatory statements, the Congress introduced the Clarity Act. The job of Clarity Act is super simple. They are locking the rules that generated previously into a law. The bill is passed by the House, but the Senate is still debating on it. But here is the key insight. Even without the Clarity Act, most of the regulatory clarity already exists through the agencies. The Clarity Act law just make it just permanent. That's it. Now let's come to the main point. Let's classify these cryptocurrencies into tiers based on whether they will win or lose according to the regulations. So the first tier is the clear commodities. Bitcoin, Ethereum, most likely Solana. These are the assets where institutions will start with the lowest regulatory risk, and capital will flow into these assets first. Then tier 2, it's a transaction plays, XRP, Cardano and Avalanche. They only have the upsides if they complete their transaction phase from security to commodity. This is a high risk play, but it will have the higher opportunity. And tier 3 is securities. We can consider this is a surveyable tokens, but we can't consider this as a commodities, like tokenized real estates, revenue sharing tokens. Under the new regime, being a security is not a death of a token or digital asset. It just means that it's passed only the compliance part. And last and fourth tier, DeFi protocols. This is actually a sleeper category. In here, the truly decentralized protocol will get a much more relief when they prove they have no centralized control or no immediate registrations or something. That's why the DeFi will surprise people in the next cycle, not in this cycle. It takes some time. Now let's discuss how the smart money is positioning based on the regulatory risk and new rules. Smart money is not actually currently gambling on memes. They are currently staking on the regulatory certainty. They are giving more to the clear commodity assets, and in the transition phase, and they will selectively size the transition phase. You need to watch all the ETF decisions to identify the regulatory compliance of all the new tokens. Because in the current environment, regulatory decisions have more weight other than all other features of a token. The smart money will always avoid tokens with no decentralization mode, and they won't invest in anything with where the token don't have any compliance path. What we can say as a final statement here is that crypto didn't get regulated only, it just got organized. The current Wild West environment of crypto is just evolving right now. The next winner in the crypto environment will not be a best tech, they will be the cleanest narrative under the new rules. If you want this type of updates like this, like macro aspects and regulations and structure of the new crypto environment, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.